Hi, I'm Grace, and welcome back to If I Got Laid Off Tomorrow, where for the whole month of August, I'm going to be sharing low barrier but high potential careers that I would consider if I got laid off tomorrow. And the job today that I'm going to be talking about does not require a driver's license, and it can be done almost anywhere. So I'm going to be talking about dispatchers. So dispatchers help coordinate people, services, and vehicles for all sorts of different industries. They work in trucking, emergency services, utilities, repair companies, and other places. They help track the schedules. They send workers to different sites like techs, especially if they work for a utilities company. They're most commonly known as 911 dispatchers, and they send the police to wherever the calls are coming from. But essentially, in the role, you receive and prioritize phone calls or requests for services. You dispatch appropriate personnel and equipment, and you relay critical information to field units. Dispatchers problem solve in real time and have to remain calm under pressure. And they also need to be good at multitasking and be able to adapt to quickly changing situations. Not every dispatching job will look the same as others. There's a lot of variety in the role as well. Dispatching is also nice because it can be done almost anywhere. A lot of them will work from a central office, but there will also be opportunities to work remotely if your company allows. In trucking and logistics, you might help manage a fleet that's traveling across the country. And in utilities and service businesses, you'll be the one sending the techs to the job sites. The requirements of the role change depending on where you're at, and there's no formal degree needed for this role, but some companies or institutions may require you to get certain levels of certification. So if you work in emergency services, they might require you to get your emergency medical dispatch certification. Some may require you to get a CPR certification as well, and others might require you to get your public safety telecommunicator certification. So there's a few different roles that you can look up if you're typing this into a job search engine. You might look up our dispatcher, communications officer, dispatch clerk, emergency communications officer, 911 dispatcher, or freight dispatch operator. And if you look up dispatcher, a lot of these will come up anyway. If you'd like a video on what job search engines I like to use and how I like to use them, let me know. So pay starts out around $35K to $40K. It can reach up to $65K depending on if you're in a specialized or high demand industry. So if you're looking for a job that doesn't require a driver's license or might offer remote positions, and if you're good under high stress situations, this would be a good role for you. And that's why if I got laid off tomorrow, I would consider becoming a dispatcher. Make sure to follow along so you don't miss any of the jobs that I'll be posting all August. See you tomorrow.